Good evening to you, man. Always your page, aka the Emperor of Female Bodybuilding Talk, comes to you live on YouTube. Well, I'm sorry I came a little late with this one. I was today I was doing a little running some errands, take care of some business. I almost forgot about it, but as you know, this is one of my volumes in the Buff Blondes series, and this is featuring two ladies who are currently competitive. Right now, you know, they are considered one of the top ladies in their in at the Wings of Strength. As you know, most people know that female bodybuilding is no longer connected to the IFBB. It's still governed by the IFBB, meaning that it's still judged by by the IFBB judges. But that's what that means. But anyway, these ladies are both amazing ladies. Kind of from different sides of the world. So, right here we have a lady from the South, from Alabama, one Miss Angela Rayburn, and right here we have a lady from across the ocean from the UK, one Miss Lisa Cross, and they've been competing quite a while. And yes, these ladies have competed before against each other in the past in quite a few shows, and I think they have gained a kind of a camaraderie, being Iron Sisters of the Iron Sport. And I think they're both amazing ladies. They started careers in different points. I think Angela started around about 2006, and um, mm, Lisa started around 2009. And we notably remember Lisa turned pro in 2013, and that was about the year when the NPC was shutting down any kind of competitions in Europe. It used to be a show. It was kind of a world show. A lot of bodybuilders came from that show. So. But like I said, these are some great, amazing ladies, and I think this is why I picked them for this part volume. I think volume number 7 of Muscle Talk. Sorry, excuse me, of Buff Blonde Babes. I'm so busy, guys. I get my mind crossover. So let's go ahead and get started here. Here we just start with a basic simple pose. And you can see pretty much both impressive women. You see how there's a big difference between their physiques. I think Angela's a lot taller compared to Lisa, but they both are pretty impressive women. Here is a front lat spread. And I have to give this to Angela. Angela, like you know, she's a little taller. She has a little bit more shoulder width, and you can really see more of the lats compared to Lisa. Now Lisa's really good, but like I said, it's all about sometimes about width and depth compared to when you do a lat spread. Here we have a front double bicep, and here I have to give it here. This is kind of I might have to get to Angela. Angela has a good size to her. She's pretty impressive for a woman who's been in the game for quite some time. Especially, she's much a little older than Lisa, and that's the thing about it. There's a quite a growing number of women who are in their mid 40s, late 50s, who are still competing. And that's pretty good. That's amazing. Here is a side chest, and again, I have to get to Angela because, like I said, you can really see her chest. You can really see the development of her pecs compared to Lisa. Now, Lisa has much bigger implants compared to Angela. I think it might be the same size, but I think Lisa's just a little bit bigger. And I think over in Europe, they think they have more of a better surgeons compared to American surgeons when it comes to breast implants. Now here's a tricep. I was trying to find a good tricep pick, and I found this one. And this is Lisa here. And I have to give this one to Lisa. You can really see the detail right there, how like the lower shoulder has cuts right in there compared to Angela. So, and I was trying to find one in color, but it's black and white. It's good. Sometimes it's not about, how, what color, how it looks to certain people, but how it really looks, in development. I mean, just, I'm still learning some stuff. Here we have a rear lat spread. And I think I would give this kind of to Angela. You can really see how she has that tree look compared to Lisa. Now, Lisa really needs to really work on her back. She needs that, she needs more width, you know. And this is where there's a big difference between these two ladies. Here is a rear double bicep, and this one I would give to Lisa. You can really see more of the details of her back muscles when doing this pose. When you do a double bicep, you really kind of just concentrating, really show your development. And here is abdominals. And abdominals, I have to give it to Lisa. Lisa has a better developed set of abs. She has a much smaller waist compared to Angela. But like I said, these are two impressive ladies. And as I said before, they've been in the game for quite some time. It's their background's a little bit different. Angela, she's more of a southern lady, you might want to say, and Lisa Cross, she's a British bombshell who, if we all know, she has done some adult entertainment. But like here, we start here with a nice bicep. And here I would give this one to Lisa. Lisa's pretty impressive, I think because I think she's much a little bit, her size, height, and her size really she brings in a little more muscle. She's one of these ones that, she's just a great competitor. And here glutes, I'll give it here to Lisa. I think I give to Lisa. Lisa has a great set of glutes. I'm gonna say, Angela's pretty good, but I think Lisa's glutes is a little bit more, well-rounded. But like I said, both of these are both impressive women. Yeah, been competing for quite some time. They have some pretty good uh you know some pretty good set, a really good bar for themselves. Some people might not know that Lisa Cross one time was trained by Alina Papa, Pupa, and whatever you want to call her, but by Alina, and that's a great thing. There's a lot of female bodybuilders who, like as you know, recently I did an interview with Tina S. Williams. She works with Alina, and Alina, she has really helped some bodybuilders to become great condition, great shape, And the big question is when we'll see, like, we know that most definitely Angela Rayburn, she's competing. And, Lisa hadn't competed since 2019. And that was at I think, the Muscle Fest. There was talks about her competing at last year's Muscle Fest, but she never came. She didn't meet it. But there's also debate that she might eventually get out of sport of bodybuilding because I heard some people from there say that, and a lot of the judges are not a big fan of the fact that she does, adult stuff. She does mine would say porn, and she has an OnlyFans page. But there's plenty of female bodybuilders to do it. But anyway, I have great respect for these ladies. These are two ladies from different sides of the world. Angela Rayburn from the South, and you get Lisa Cross, other side of the water, from England, and they have a great futures in the sport. And when most definitely Angela, as they did a video about Angela about losing her father. Like I said, I hope she's doing all right. I understand losing a parent. That's the hard thing about it. And maybe in the future, I would like to interview her if she ever watches this video. Somebody can share this video out. Maybe, get a connection and maybe, approach her with it. See, hey, this guy, his name is Always George Page. He did interviews with bodybuilders and he was interested in doing one. And same thing with Lisa Cross. I'd like to do something with her because, I would like to meet some like this. There been some great British bodybuilders that came, that came around time, like, the Paula Birkinshaws and the Joanna Lees and there was a Bernie Price. I mean, there's so many great from the UK. But like I said, these are great ladies and great representation of the sport of female bodybuilding. I would say like they're like two sides of the same coin if you can put it in that way. But anyway, like I said, what do you think? Who's your favorite? Are you a fan of Angela Rayburn? Your fan of Lisa Cross? And it's also said again, if you have a favorite bodybuilder that you like me, especially with I'm doing the blonde series buff blonde series most this month. If you have a favorite blonde you like, put in the description. I'll do a video about them. And no problem because I do it for you guys because I know you guys are really a fan of these comparisons. Anyway, this is your man Always Your Page. Don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe. I'm out. Oh, I forgot. AKA the Emperor of Female Bodybuilding Talk. Sometimes I forget that. I need to get sick. I need to stick to that. Okay. So I appreciate you guys. I'm out.